Did you know that right now, Japan has more people living past the age of 100 than anywhere else on Earth? We are talking about over 90,000 people who have blown past the century mark. Now, think about how we do things here in the States. We spend thousands of dollars on expensive gym memberships, we buy fancy treadmills that end up becoming clothes hangers, and we stress over complicated fitness trends. Meanwhile, Japanese elders in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s are casually outliving everyone else on the planet. And the craziest part? They aren't pumping iron or running marathons. Researchers from Harvard Medical School spent 5 years studying these super-agers to figure out how they do it, and what they found was shocking. It wasn't just the sushi or the green tea. It wasn't just good genetics. The secret was hiding in plain sight. It turns out there are 6 specific, simple movements they do every single day. These aren't grueling workouts. In fact, many Western doctors initially dismissed them as too simple to even matter. That is, until brain scans revealed something extraordinary. Japanese elders practicing these 6 daily movements showed 40% less cognitive decline than seniors here in the West. Their joints stayed flexible decades longer. Their balance systems, the thing that keeps you from falling, functioned like people 20 years younger. Researchers at Stanford have even called this the most overlooked aspect of longevity in modern medicine. Today, on Senior Medical Hub, you are going to discover these exact 6 movements. We're going to start with the easiest one and build our way up to the most powerful one. And I have to warn you about the movement at position number 1. In a study of 15,000 seniors, this single movement was linked to increasing lifespan by an average of 7 years. Yet I guarantee that 90% of Americans have never even heard of it. It takes 2 minutes, uses 0 equipment, and lights your brain like a Christmas tree. So, get comfortable. Let's unlock the secrets to a longer, healthier life, starting with number 6. Number 6. Let's start with the foundation. Don't let the position on the list fool you. This is the bedrock of Japanese longevity. Number 6 is the art of slow walking, known as sampo. Now, I know what you're thinking. Walking? I walk every day to get the mail. But sampo is different. While we here in the US are obsessed with power walking to get our heart rates up, Japanese elders treat walking like a sacred medicine. Sampo implies intentional, mindful movement at about half the speed you would normally walk. Imagine strolling through a park in Florida or a quiet neighborhood in Oregon, but slowing everything down. The key difference is the rhythm. You aren't rushing to get somewhere, you are syncing your breath with your steps. The technique is simple. Take 1 deep breath in for 2 steps, hold it for 2 steps, and then exhale for 4 steps. This specific rhythm calms your nervous system in a way that rushing simply cannot. A major study followed 3,000 seniors over the age of 60 for a decade. The group practicing this specific type of slow walking showed 62% less stiffness in their arteries. Their blood pressure dropped significantly. But here's the fascinating part. The slow pace forces your foot to make complete contact with the ground. You roll from the heel through the arch and push off the toe. This activates all 33 joints in your foot. It sends signals to your brain that drastically improve your balance. If you want to try this, go to a park with natural ground. Grass or dirt is better than concrete. Keep your head up, look about 6 feet ahead, and just slow down. Start with 10 minutes. It's not a race, it's a reset for your body. Number 5. Now, let's move to a practice that rebuilds your body from the ground up. Number 5, daily rhythmic stretching, or radio taiso. If you were in Tokyo at 6:30 a.m., you'd hear a piano melody playing on the radio. It's the signal for millions of people to stop what they're doing and stretch. This has been happening daily since 1928. This isn't like the touch your toes and hold it gym class stretching we learned in high school. It is a flowing sequence of movements done in about 3 minutes. You never stop moving. You don't hold a pose and strain. You flow like water. Researchers found that seniors who did this daily had 55% less chronic back pain and maintained incredible range of motion in their shoulders well into their 80s. Why does it work? Think of your joints like door hinges. If you don't move them, they get rusty. These dynamic movements increase the production of synovial fluid. That's the natural oil for your joints. How to do it at home? You don't need the radio broadcast. Just stand up tall. Start by gently raising your arms overhead while inhaling. Then lower them while exhaling. Do gentle arm circles. Then do some gentle spinal twists, looking left, then right. The goal is to move every part of your body gently to grease the groove immediately after you wake up. Think of it as warming up your car engine on a cold morning before you drive it. It preps your body for the day. Now, we are approaching the top 4 movements and things are about to get very interesting. But before we get to the deep squat, I need to share something that honestly scared me when I first read the research. There is a silent enemy in almost every American living room right now. It's not your TV and it's not your diet. It's the furniture you are sitting on. Researchers have found a direct link between the height of your chair and how many years you have left to live. It sounds dramatic, but the inability to get out of a chair without using your hands is the #1 early warning sign of frailty and dependency. We are going to fix that with the next movement. But before we continue, tell me in the comments where you're watching this video from. And if you have any personal question or health concern, make sure to share it in the comments. I read every one of them. Seriously, whether you're watching from Texas, New York, or right here with me, I want to know. And don't be shy about your questions. We are building a community here at Senior Medical Hub to help each other. Number 4. Okay, let's tackle the one that scares people the most, but offers the biggest reward. Number 4, the deep squat rest. If you walk through a garden in Japan, you will see seniors in their 80s resting in a deep squat, heels flat, pulling weeds. They can sit like that for 20 minutes effortlessly. Meanwhile, most of us in the US struggle to hold that position for 10 seconds. This isn't just about showing off flexibility. The deep squat opens your hips, strengthens the pelvic floor, which helps with bladder control, and decompresses your spine. Harvard researchers found that cultures where squatting is common have 80% fewer hip replacement surgeries. Here's the American modification so you can do this safely. Do not try to drop into a deep squat immediately if you haven't done it in years. You will hurt yourself. Instead, use your kitchen sink or a sturdy door frame. Hold onto it with both hands. Keep your feet shoulder-width apart. Slowly lower your hips down as far as is comfortable, using your arms to support your weight. Even if you only go down a few inches, that is a win. Hold it for 10 seconds, then pull yourself back up. Over weeks and months, try to go a little lower. We want to tell your body that your hips are still open for business. Number 3. Next up is a movement that rewires your nervous system to prevent falls. Number 3, single leg standing. In Japan, doctors prescribe this like medicine, literally. If you go to a checkup, they might tell you to stand on one leg for 1 minute twice a day. Why? Because it works. A study tracked 12,000 participants for 15 years. Those who practiced daily single-leg standing had 75% fewer falls requiring hospitalization. Here's the science. When you stand on one leg, your brain has to make thousands of micro-adjustments every second to keep you upright. It strengthens the connection between your inner ear, your eyes, and your muscles. It builds gray matter in your brain. Here is your daily homework. When you are brushing your teeth in the morning, stand near the counter so you can grab it if you need to. Lift one foot just an inch off the ground. Try to hold it for 30 seconds. Then switch legs. It sounds simple, but let's be honest, it's harder than it looks. If you wobble, that's good. That wobble is your brain learning. Start with your eyes open. If you ever get so good that it becomes boring, try closing your eyes, but please keep your hand near a wall for safety. Number 2. We are getting close to number 1, but first, number 2. Floor sitting transitions. This is the ultimate test of independence. In the US, once we hit a certain age, we stop sitting on the floor. We sit on sofas, dining chairs, and car seats. We lose the ability to get down and get back up. Japanese seniors, however, sit on the floor for meals and tea. They transition from standing to sitting on the floor and back up roughly 20 times a day. That is a full-body workout that maintains core strength and hip flexibility better than any gym machine. There is a famous study from Brazil that showed the ability to rise from the floor without hands is a massive predictor of how long you will live. Now, I'm not asking you to eat dinner on the floor tonight, but I want you to practice the transition. Try this. Once a day, get down onto a soft carpet or a yoga mat. Use a chair for support if you need to. Get all the way down to a seated position. Then figure out how to get back up. This engages your executive function in the brain. You have to plan the movement. It keeps you strong enough to play with your grandkids on the rug, and more importantly, ensures that if you ever do fall, you have the strength to get yourself back up. Number 1. And now, the moment you have been waiting for. The king of all movements. Number 1, the towel twist. This sounds too simple to be true, but the results are undeniable. This is the movement that 15,000 seniors used to add an average of 7 years to their life expectancy. It involves nothing more than a simple hand towel. Here's what you do. Grab a small hand towel. Hold it in front of your chest with your arms extended, hands about 18 inches apart. Now imagine you are trying to rip the towel in half. Pull outward with both hands. Keep that tension. While keeping the towel pulled tight, slowly twist your upper body to the right. Keep your hips facing forward. Exhale as you twist. Hold it for 3 seconds. Inhale as you come back to the center. Then twist to the left. Why is this so powerful? It creates isometric tension. You are firing muscles in your hands, your arms, your shoulders, your deep core, and your spine, all at the same time. It has been shown to improve grip strength, which is the #1 indicator of vitality in seniors, and it lights up both hemispheres of the brain. You can do this while watching the news. You can do it sitting down or standing up, just 2 minutes a day. It reduces inflammation and strengthens your entire upper body. So there you have it. 6 secret movements that aren't really secrets at all. They're just habits. You don't need to move to Japan to get these benefits. You don't need a passport. You just need to make a choice. You can continue with the standard American approach, treating aging like a slow decline, or you can adopt these simple, powerful movements and treat aging like a graceful, strong journey. Start with the one that feels right for you. Maybe it's the slow walking, sampo, or maybe it's that towel twist while you watch TV tonight. Now, I want to hear from you again. Which of these movements do you feel would help you the most right now? Is it the balance, the flexibility? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading your stories. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Senior Medical Hub. We're working on a new video about superfoods for your brain that you won't want to miss. Stay active, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.